Star Wars. What is up, my people? Hello. Live finally here on the YouTube. What is crack-a-lackin'? Glad to see you guys here in the chat. Hello. So what is happening, my people? Hello. Come on in. And hopefully, yeah, I think I enabled everything. Yeah, we're good. What is up, Hardcore Wolfmaster? I see you in there. I had to make a TikTok because a comment said, no, I don't commit sins. What? what did you do? What did you do? Big fan. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This is the way. I appreciate all the love, man. I love all the love. I just can't get enough, man. I am definitely grateful to be hanging out with you guys and just chilling, man. Can I be on your side? Absolutely. I wouldn't have it any other way. So I thought it would be really fun tonight. We're going to do a couple things. So my buddy Joshua, he goes by, I'll show you his YouTube page here in a minute. For those of you who are live here on YouTube, you'll be able to see my screen. FYI, folks on TikTok, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bunch of cool content over there, and you get to see my face. But we're also going to have some other longer content. So if you're on both platforms, check me out and subscribe. Anyway, my buddy Joshua, you probably know him as Jonic_2006. That's his profile name here on YouTube, but he has his own channel. So I did a live briefly on Instagram earlier today, and I was just, talking to folks and talking about a project that I've been working on that I really want to bring to life. And I've just been reaching out to folks like, hey, if any of you guys are animators, if any of you guys are big into animation that follow me and that love what I do, and you're like, hell yeah, I want to support this guy and I want to see this project come to life, message me, let me know. That was pretty much all my Instagram live earlier was about. And so my buddy Jonic, he hit me up and he was like, yeah, I do animation, check out my page. And I checked it out and I was like, dude, this is exactly what I was looking for. So he and I were teaming up, and we are making a cool project, Mandalorian project, that will be coming to my YouTube channel. This will be of animated descent. And it is going to be awesome. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later in the live stream. Do you know Mysterio? What do I look like? Spider-Man? I'm playing Rock right now. Oh, nice. Hello and hi. Thanks for tuning in. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, without further ado, I would love to, one of the other things, so that's one of the things we'll be talking about tonight. The main thing that we're going to do, we're going to watch the full video. I talked about, and I caught myself and I was like, you know what? I owe it to my followers to do this. JB, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. I was like, I owe it to my followers to do this. And I want you guys to know, no matter what, if I hear news about something, I want to read that entire article. I want to watch that entire video before just going off of one little thing. And I kind of made the mistake of doing that, even though it wasn't terrible, even though I didn't lead anyone astray, but I always like to get the facts of the information in its entirety. And so that's what we're going to do tonight. There's been that news about, the Mandalorian season 3, like they haven't even started filming yet, and everyone's flipping out. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I only seen a snippet of the video that was only a few seconds of Ian McGregor and, Pedro Pascal talking, and it was kind of an actors to actor thing that was on Variety. So I didn't see the entire interview. I didn't see the entire video. And that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to watch that entire video, and we'll discuss and share our thoughts in the midst of that. So I see my boy Nico here on the live here on TikTok. What's up, Nico? Good to see you, man. So yeah, without further ado, and Darshan, hey, hello. I'm seeing some new faces. I'm happy to see that. Dragon Cool Fire, hello, Mandalore. Hello, Mando. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate seeing some new faces over here on the YouTube as well. It's awesome. So number one, let me share my screen and we're going to look at this video. And my folks on TikTok, if you've already seen the video, you know what I'm talking about. But again, I just thought it would be fun to watch the whole thing. And on both sides here on TikTok and here on YouTube, we can, discuss and talk about it. So let's play it. I got to skip an ad first. There's always ads, man. Always ads. Okay. And this is through Variety. So we're just watching this actors to actors interview of Ian McGregor and Pedro Pascal. Can you show Grogu? Absolutely. I'll show him later. How about that? I got you. I love that beard, man. Look at that Obi-Wan beard. Oh, that's great. Thanks for sending the mics. I appreciate that. Hey, would I be a great teammate? I hunt by sound. Can hear anything from long distance. Yeah, absolutely. So cool to see Ian coming back, man, to play Obi-Wan. I'm so stoked for this. It's gonna be great. Charles Killington, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. I can't wait for the Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Oh yeah, you and me both. Yeah, he's a great actor, man. By the way, I'm listening to the interview live here on YouTube and TikTok. So I wish I could share the screen here on TikTok. So in the midst of watching it, I'm going to be conversing with everyone. So if you got questions, comments, whatever, post them. I'm still paying attention. Don't worry. You guys can't hear it? Really? That's weird. Let me see if I can fix that for you guys.
Very, very first thing.
There we go.
And that began my
Sorry about that, guys. Let me know if you can hear it now. My apologies.
So I know we jumped right into Star Wars, but I got to tell you you've got to understand at least a little bit what an honor it is to be speaking to you like this.
Oh, well, that's nice. Thank you very much. That's very good.
28 to 45. Average.
Let me know. Can you guys hear the audio here in the chat on YouTube?
The finer things. Loves a night
and
out.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Anakin is my arch enemy.
The fragrance to beat. How will we do it?
No.
All right, no. To what? The bottle?
Okay, sure. We have lots of options. Hold on.
No.
Okay.
No.
Austin, you didn't even look at that one.
No. 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 No.
Okay, good. You guys can hear it?
No.
Perfect.
Austin, can I have a word?
No.
So did you
Very
know
good.
a lot about Halston before?
Am I on your bounty
taking
list?
the job?
Absolutely.
Is that why you did it? How did that come
I would
about?
love to team
No,
up.
I
Let's
was
do it.
between jobs.
It's morphin'
I
time.
didn't know what was next or something, and I had like one of those afternoons where your agent.
What about a burger? You were talking about Mac. What? All these cheeseburger names. What is going on?
Agency, but I went there. They put me in a room, and I met like 3 directors, one after the other, who were all trying to raise funds for different projects, and it was just an interesting afternoon. But the first person through the door was Dan Minahan, who directed the whole series of Halston. And he started talking about the most.
What's up? Thanks for tuning in.
First of all, I just feel like I've been doing this long enough now, and I've had enough experiences of doing this job where I'm not really not growing with the director, where it's just getting by, doing the work, and that's fine.
I just love hearing Ian McGregor talk, man.
I only want to work with people where I'm going to be taken somewhere creatively or pulled or.
He's just he seems so genuine and down to earth. I love that.
Talking with Dan, I felt like he was somebody that would do that with me. Like I thought, I'm going to get something out of this relationship that I felt like I trusted him already.
So it sort of started with the relationship to the director, and then the material and the subject matter came.
Yeah. And I wasn't wrong, you know.
Batman with a lightsaber and the Force versus Mando and Boba Fett. Batman the Son actually did Batman versus Darth Vader. So if you haven't seen that, go and check it out. That's probably close around the lines of what you're thinking.
The way that it focuses
man
on
who doesn't like your content, it's fire. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that very much. You took off the mask. Every live, always. Yeah.
His talent, vision, combines that with his own. And how so many of these things that became, I guess, iconic in the history of fashion and industry.
And same with Pedro. I love. I just love hearing both of these guys talk, man, and just hearing their stories. It's so enlightening. I love that.
I don't know. Like you say, the people that you work with. It started with like basically how you felt about Dan Minahan, and then from there came everything else, and this. Performance.
Mask by Dream? No, I've not. Never heard that one.
I was lucky that I had a long period.
And hi, what's up? Ruby.
A year or two.
Maybe I'm too kind. What?
And learning a bit about.
And how am I? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
And read as much about him as I could.
Do I like Minecraft? I don't hate it, but I've never played it.
Then I became on as a producer, and we.
They tell me I'm a god. What? Who tells you this?
There was a different writer at that point. Shar White was the writer at that point. So me, Dan, Shar, and Christine Vachon, who I worked with on Velvet Goldmine years and years ago, the 4 of us.
Oh my God! Look at Ian.
Around town, and I've never really done. I've done that for my motorbike trips, but I've never done that for a piece of work like this. And it's a tough. I don't know if you've ever done that, but it's a tough crowd.
No, I haven't. That's such a surprise to hear, because the way that I guess the presumption that I made in watching it and in enjoying it was that it was just like given to you. Like,
yeah, you can finally see my cut. It's clean, isn't it? It is clean. Thank you.
Scripts and characters, and especially the central character Halston. That
Mandalorian King Mando. That's what we're getting in season 3, right?
It makes even more sense because of how well it works. That it was sort of like you were so much a part of piecing it all together.
Well, I was a part of it in that we went round and we couldn't get anyone to pick it up. But just nobody was interested. It was, I guess, nobody gets killed in it. There's no bloodshed. There's no, I don't know. It was a story of a.
And man, I cannot wait for Obi-Wan's show. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be the thing that shakes the foundation of Disney Plus. I guarantee you, it's going to be crazy.
Nobody picked it up, and it was
all hell King Mando.
Months later, after the phone went very quiet, and I just assumed
I will be back in 30 minutes. Well, all right.
And nobody's picked it up. And
hey, how you been? I've been great. Thanks for asking.
My experience saying it's dead, it's not happening. It just goes very quiet. And then and then she met Ryan Murphy, and she was asking what he was doing, and she mentioned the Halston project.
And by the way, I'm live on YouTube as well on my TikTok, people. Same to everyone on YouTube. I'm live on TikTok. So if you want to join me on both platforms, feel free, and be sure to subscribe.
That's part of
lots of new content coming to the page.
You know, Ryan Murphy knowing exactly what he wanted, and getting the director, and I'm doing it with you, and I don't know, it's just exciting for me to hear that it doesn't necessarily work out the way that you would expect. As an actor, it was just so cool to you know, be able to relate to it on so many levels, and just in the kind of I guess within the subject of creating something and all of the corruption that comes with
I haven't seen this movie with
inevitable
Ian.
demons that
I would love to watch it.
battle with.
Maybe seen a trailer.
Except to drop snarky little hints that Halston perfume was all your idea.
But she never
I have
said
never
that.
in my life never said that.
Where's the thank you, Elsa? I got you that job at Tiffany's. I'm just waiting for a thank you.
No, you don't get to make this
I'm on
about
TikTok
You're creative.
live now. I
Because
was
I
on YouTube.
paid
Oh,
you.
nice.
If
Well,
you were an
welcome.
artist, it's on
Welcome
my
back,
dime.
my
And I
friend.
want a little acknowledgement in print. Thank you very much.
They said
I like very
build a
much the
bear with flaws and attitude. What?
Discussion of
I really like your
creative
TikToks. If
being
you don't mind, can I
and
please
the
have a
financial
shout out?
side of
Yeah,
things and
Sean, you out,
how
man.
they
What's
come
up?
together. And it's so similar in our business.
I can't
in
read
our
your whole
work
name though. Oh my god.
than in Halston's.
Who
I
has
think he
seen
was dealing
Bumblebee?
with
I have.
people he
It's a pretty good
trusted
movie.
and money people, and there was the constant battle against
Marcus Gaming. What's up, man?
creative
Hello. Thanks for
perfectionism.
tuning in.
And then these people just saying, we want more, we want more. Do this line of luggage, do this shoes, do these carpets, do these airline seats. Like he designed everything and anything, and nobody had done that yet.
Yeah.
He was the first person to do that. But in
And
a
I'm
way,
back
it
on
sort of,
YouTube. Hi, Ben.
overwhelmed it because he was so passionate about it that he wouldn't allow
Hey,
someone else to
DadaLorian. What's
design
up? What's up? Thanks for
a piece
tuning
of
in.
anything with his name on it. He had
What
to do
is
it,
up,
a
Austin?
buttonhole or a collar or whatever it be. He had to make the decisions. He couldn't stand for someone else to do that. And in the end, he just couldn't. I think probably couldn't keep up.
Did you have a lot of opportunity to study him sort of physically?
I think they're gonna get more into like their history of Star Wars and
voice.
start talking a little bit about like Obi-Wan and some Mando stuff. So I think that's why it's always important to watch the entire video, read an entire article for yourself.
He was sort of live streaming his life.
Massive fan from TikTok, Red Ranger Y. What's up?
He had a camera
Keep up
crew
the
in his
amazing work. Thank you.
workroom and a
Thank you,
little
buddy.
guitar all the
I appreciate
time.
you coming over to
He
the
loved
channel
to be
too.
on display.
I hope you
There's
subscribed.
a lot of footage
Lots of
him
new and
the
different
voices
content
sort of-
over here as
I worked
well.
with
So
Liz Hamilstein,
welcome
who's a
to
great,
the DadaLorian
coach.
YouTube
I've always
channel.
worked with her American accents, and so we just wanted to try.
Oh,
and
you're giving me
make it
what is that?
so
10,000
it
credits
gets-
to
'cause it did
hunt.
in his life gets sort of grander and grander,
Charlie
so at the
D'Amelio.
end,
I've
episode 5 is
gotten
more
that
grander,
request
there's an
quite a
extra
bit,
one.
which is hilarious.
But there's lots of them to watch. That's the nice thing about it is I was able to.
I've not. Well,
watch
yes,
him
I have
and
read the
totally
Darth Vader
fall
comics. I
for
have
him. I really
in
I was
audio,
looking for pieces
like
of-
visual
lots of
form.
interviews
So
with him,
I've
but he's
watched
always
them.
on.
/
it was a
read
very
them.
presented.
And
Presented
you are on my
sort of,
bounty list, by the way.
on Halston, and I found some great footage of him backstage at fashion shows where you see him in his world, backstage and just doing little alterations on the girls before they go out, and he's sort of naughty, and there's a great one.
Oh, you've been subbed for a while. Thank you. I love that, man. I appreciate all the love and support. You guys are
some of his
amazing.
dresses to this new museum. So
Like,
he's backstage,
oh, you said
he's
Star
got
Wars
a
Theory.
cigarette, but he's really having
I've
a
seen
good
some
time.
of his,
And
and
the
then
guy was obviously some cute
Star
guy
Wars
filming him 'cause he's
audiobooks.
so flirty
I've watched a
with the
lot
guy
of theirs,
behind
but
the
between
camera.
Theory and
And,
them, they've kind
I
of
love
kept me,
seeing that, and I love seeing him with his
updated
girls. It's
on,
just so fun,
the
he
Vader
enjoys
comics
their
for sure.
company. He
So
likes
I enjoy
what
watching
he's
those.
doing. And so there
I
was
myself
a very
do
serious
comic book
side to
reviews
him
for
in
like the
front of the camera.
Boba
I was
Fett,
trying to find
you
that
know,
backstage
War of the
naughty
Bounty
with
Hunters.
him,
I just started that, so
it's
I don't know when the next
it's a
issue comes
cool
out,
run.
but
Oh, great.
when it does,
it
I'll have the next
humanizes
issue out, and you guys can check
so
it out.
much in so many different ways in the way that you play it, even
Have you read the Spider-Man comics? A few. I have read a few. I was subscribed for a while, but
Amazing actors to work with.
not any
good
longer.
writing, a
But I do
great
enjoy it.
director, amazing sets and costumes. Like to recreate that time in New York and that time in
A
America.
Mandalorian
to stand
figure,
up
even though it's a
20 years later,
DadaLorian figure.
54,
I love it.
and
I love
to
it.
tell
I
that
want my
story
own
and then the
Funko
tragedy
Pop.
of
Wouldn't that be
age,
awesome?
Coming in and everyone losing their loved ones in that time. I don't know. I think it was a beautiful opportunity to tell that story too.
You've got drug addiction, you've got fashion, you've got past trauma, you've got
Yeah.
pretty delicious.
There's a lot going on. There is a lot going
Let me
on.
enlarge this. Really
Hi
quick.
there, welcome to Forward. Come on in. I'm Dr. Nate Favini. I'm our medical lead
Skip
here.
the ads. There we go.
False alarm.
There we go. And that's another show I cannot wait for. It's the Ahsoka show. Oh my goodness. That's going to be amazing.
Bo-Katan sent me.
Are you doing a third season? Have you shot a third season, or are you doing?
You're
that?
back,
We haven't
t-shirtless.
shot
Wow.
So confidential.
Nice. Thank you for the information.
Are you like?
No, maybe I shouldn't.
Oh no, maybe.
So anyway, let me tell you what's going on.
No, I know better than anyone.
Say it.
For years, I've had to not tell people about Star Wars. But it's so secretive.
So they are. Yeah,
Hold on.
We're going to be doing a season 3.
That's great. It's so loved. I tell you what it's done is it's.
Okay, I want to hold on. I want to pause there for a second. So, okay, I seen that amount of the clip yesterday, and we're gonna finish the rest of it. But here's the thing. I've seen a lot of actors do this, and again, you even heard Ian say it himself, where there are those times where it's very confidential and you cannot say anything, especially if you're working for the magical kingdom, you know what I mean? Disney, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of directors and projects where it's like, yeah, you really can't. It's very tight-lipped. You cannot say anything. And if you watched kind of how Pedro Pascal was talking about it, he was saying, we're working on season 3, but we haven't started, anything yet. And it kind of seemed like he wanted to say something more, but knew he couldn't. You know what I mean? It was kind of one of those moments. So, when we talked about this the other day about them, not even starting filming for, I think I kind of mentioned it too, where again, it's like sometimes actors, they play into that to kind of build into the hype, where it's like they want to say something, but, by contract, they can't share or say anything at all. Who has heard of Fortnite? Of course. So anyway, let's continue on watching this. But that's something to keep in mind with this is like, yeah, I feel like there's more he wants to say, but just can't right now. Not until it's been like officially announced, or they've dropped the official teaser trailer, then he can be like, okay, now I can breathe. Now I can say something. So
for me, because I'm started doing this Kenobi series, and it's similar in the technology, but it pulled me back into the Star Wars world, the Mandalorian series, in a way I didn't expect. I had my experience doing it in the 90s, and it sort of blew me away how much I loved it.
It was sort of the first thing that I noticed when I started meeting with Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni was that they were finding a way to totally.
Oh yeah, if you want to message me on TikTok, just comment on one of my videos,
Wars,
and then I think you could tag me in the. You may be able to tag me in the video, or I have a Q&A thing. There's a Q&A box on my. Yeah, just do that. There's a Q&A box right on my page. Just send me the message there on TikTok.
To step into something, it felt, I don't know, it just felt so safe. It was so clear to me that they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
Starting with their heart being so in the right place and doing it, yeah, with a lot of love.
Yeah.
And then of course.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the Mandalorian was made with lots of love. I have 18 new messages. What in God's name is going on? Why am I missing so many messages? What is happening?
Possibly imagine, like pre and post and everything.
You doing good? If not, I hope things get better. I'm doing great. I'm live both on YouTube and TikTok. And right now we're watching a video of
I was born in 75.
Pedro Pascal and Ian McGregor, their interview with Variety.
My parents immigrated to
just watching the whole thing in its entirety,
Chile, was a baby,
which I think is pretty interesting.
By the time Star Wars came out,
but yeah, I'm doing great.
We were absorbing a lot of cinema. My father, who's a doctor, but loves, going to the movies. He would be taking us all the time. I don't know, kind of like dominated my childhood experience. The Star Wars and the Indiana Jones and E.T.
Yeah.
All the Spielberg, George Lucas. stuff, you know. When I met with them and stepped into like a writer's room that was wall-to-wall story illustrations of
Could you imagine just stepping into a room with
it was really
John Favreau
surreal
and
to see
George
such
Lucas and
sort
Dave
of, like,
Filoni?
familiar imagery kind of.
Gosh, man.
That they're sort of like pulled right out of your imagination. It's kind of the thing that they're doing, is that they sort of know the impact that it had on all of us, and they're finding a way to or new ways to kind of really speak to that and visually, you know, create the things that we sort of see when we close our eyes and think about it. Just kind of.
Ah, no, not
Hi
another
there, welcome
ad.
forward. Come on in.
It's always the same ad too. What is this?
I'm Dr. Nate Favini. I'm our medical lead here.
That's amazing.
There we go. Uh-oh, Mando's taking off the helmet. I'm not taking mine off. Not yet. I'm watching the video, guys. Don't get your hopes up. But once we get to 100K on the TikTok, the helmet comes off, and I'll do 100 posts with no helmet or cosplay on. Can I show my face? Yes! At 100K. Once we get to 100K, you guys got it. Absolutely.
It's a galaxy far, far away. It's a universe of possibilities.
What's my favorite Star Wars movie?
I'm
gonna do some Q&A here in just a minute after this video's done.
I just love that.
Don't worry. Post all your questions, and I'm gonna answer them as soon as we're done watching this this full interview.
It's like all the old and all the new. Yeah.
Some old friends and some new friends, and of course, how did you keep the Baby Yodas? It's not called Baby Yoda, Grogu. How did you keep it how was that kept secret?
Very good.
Thank you. How was it kept secret?
100K and you post 100 videos with no shirt on?
That's
We'll see.
Literally be the very first secret that I've ever kept.
Yeah. That was a big one.
Don't share anything personal with me. No, you can always trust me. But you know, I guess there's so much seriousness around you know, leaked information, and
they really did keep it a big secret for Grogu when that was first announced.
Too much, and
very true.
So I tell my family everything, you know, and I didn't with Grogu. I didn't even know what his name was going to be until the second season, but I could just tell, you know, that it was going to have such an impact, and I think that sincerely, the idea that it could work as well as they hoped it would, and that I imagined it could when I saw the image of this thing and started reading the scripts.
Do you know what a T-3484 MBT is? Sounds like a weapon.
I didn't want to
awkward silence. Yeah, my bad.
You know what I mean? So it was easy to not talk about it because it was like, nah, you know.
I find an interview.
I want this.
Hold on, let me see.
I find in interviews it's how devious people are.
I'm gonna see if I can turn the volume up.
Drag things out of you, you know?
Oh, it's incredible.
Like how clever people are. You suddenly find yourself going down an alley. You're like,
and I'm gonna see if I can move you guys right here.
Yeah,
there we go.
This incredible puppet.
I'm just doing an adjustment here on the TikTok. There we go.
On the ears, and with it moves remotely.
Yeah.
There are these, you know, incredible puppets, and one can be done remotely.
Trying to see if I can turn the sound up just a little bit more.
Shots, and then
If not, whatever.
That's very, very plugged in, and you know, its eyeballs are moving around, its eyebrows are moving, it's, you know, all of the sort of like muscular details of its face and ears and everything. And these guys are so talented, and that they get it to. They get.
Sorry if it is like awkward silence on TikTok. Everyone's like, "Oh, why are we just watching this guy? What is happening?" I don't even think you guys can still.
Near the fire, or
you can barely even hear it on if it's unplugged. But anyway.
And I said, "Don't get too close." And
yeah, the video's almost
almost
done.
Whoever's doing the remote literally had, you know, the puppet like look at me and back off.
I wanted to try to have it playing where you guys could hear it on TikTok. That'd be so nice when like I can just connect my TikTok straight to restream. That would be great, man. That'd be so great. Had he done a face reveal? Not yet. Once we get to 100K, then I'll be doing a face reveal on the TikTok. It is coming. I promise. MBT meaning main battle tank. Oh,
It's time to go.
no, never heard of it. But
Wait.
it sounds. I told you, it sounds like a weapon.
Away, you need to hear this. Republicans
All right.
across the country are moving
Tired of all
fast.
these ads.
I was lucky to do my scenes with Yoda, with the Yoda puppet, and it was extraordinary because I acted with him. You know, like you say, you were acting.
And someone says hi.
Yoda, I couldn't believe I was acting with Yoda. And then
Thanks for the follow, by the way,
Chris
83-112. I appreciate you. That rhymed. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Bars.
I don't know. He's like alive. And then every time George called cut, he would die, Yoda, because
I'm a bounce.
operating him, so he goes,
All right.
like that.
Thanks for hanging out.
And it was sort of
I appreciate
disturbing
it.
every time.
And I'm probably gonna skip. I think I'm gonna skip past this because I think this is just them talking. I think that's
for our second film and our third film.
And that's the majority of this interview.
I'd be giving away play soccer. They love soccer, like
yeah,
sort of servicing that, which might
evident.
have been the case.
So cool to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you. Maybe I'll see you down.
Yeah, I think that's the majority of the interview. Okay, so I think we're good. There. So we can go ahead and leave it there. I think that was the gist of it. So anyway, now we have, before we talk about the interview, I have a lot of questions to catch up on. I am Miss the Rage. What? All right. What is your favorite Star Wars movie? Oh, great question. My favorite Star Wars movie. I mean, I love them all. Don't do me wrong. Any Star Wars movie I can get, I enjoy it. But one of my favorites is definitely Revenge of the Sith. That movie just was so great, and it just brings back so many memories of childhood for me. I just remember it so vividly and being so hyped for the conclusion of that trilogy of the prequels. So I would have to go with Revenge of the Sith. The White Ranger versus the Mandalorian. Oh, that would be a fun fight. I think the White Ranger is so skilled. Mind you, I'm a big Tommy Oliver fan. And then obviously, you know, a major Mandalorian fan. I still feel like there's so much more that we're still learning about Mando, though, because he can fight. You know, he knows how to defend himself. It's not just the gadgets, but, you know, he's pretty skilled in martial arts as well. Being a Mandalorian in general, you have to be, you know, pretty skilled, and you go through extensive training. So I think that would be one hell of a fight. That's for sure. I would love to see that. Do you like Minecraft? Oh yeah, I answered that earlier. I don't hate it, but I don't play it either. Can you show Grogu? Oh yes, I did say I would show Grogu, but he's like all the way up there, and I'm being lazy. So at some point, I'll get off my chair and then I'll go get him. They tell me I'm a god. Oh yes, I answered this earlier. Thanks for the roses. I appreciate that. I feel like I'm on The Bachelor or Bachelorette or something. This is great. Hey, to anonymous meat, can I be removed from your bounty list? I mean, you're not even paying me any credits to remove you from my bounty list. So the answer is no, pal. I'm coming after you. You're just going to have to deal with it. And I'll see you soon. This is the way. I got to get into my alternate to donate this, not much, but yeah. What are you talking about? What? So anyway, so now that we watched that again, you know, I kind of skipped forward, you know, towards the end of the video, but nonetheless, it was still kind of cool. Just, you know, listen to both of those guys talk. They can ramble on forever, and I could just listen. I love listening to those guys. Where's your suit? The suit is off right now. I take it off for the lives. And I show my face on YouTube, and I show my arm on TikTok when I go live. So yeah. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. MTZ Eric, hello. So again, guys, another cool thing, I talked about it earlier in, my day live. I have the power to copy abilities, strengths, and powers. Am I on your bounty list? Sounds kind of dangerous, but I would assume that's why you're on my bounty list. So I feel like you would be a high priority. So yeah. Is the voice actually you? Yes, it is. It is actually me. Father, hi. Hello. A fight I want to see is Batman with 100 days of prep time versus the Death Star. What? What is Batman going to do against the Death Star besides die? Nothing. And why does Batman always need prep time in fights? I feel like Batman beat anyone in Star Wars with prep time. No way. Look, Batman is great, okay? But when it comes to like Darth Vader, Darth Sidious, Darth Maul, freaking Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker, Ahsoka for that matter, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, Batman will get clapped, as the kids say today. So he's skilled, but he's not going to win every fight, and definitely not in Star Wars universe. Rick with prep time versus the Rebels. Oh, Rick wins 100%. I don't even want to face off against Rick. You know what I mean? Like, if I met him, like, and he had no prep time, maybe Mando would have a chance. But again, Rick like knows like all the alternate ways of defeating his enemy, and he just come back and kill you, obliterate you, do something crazy, and then stomp on your face while laughing as he flies off. So yeah, I'm not trying to mess with Rick or Morty. I love Star Wars also, and I love Darth Vader. Nice. Everybody loves Darth Vader. I want to see a Rex versus Mando. Rex versus Mando would be fun. On my DadaLorian show on YouTube, Rex actually makes an appearance in chapter 10. I think it's chapter 10, yeah. That Captain Rex, he actually makes an appearance in the show. So if you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. It's all on YouTube. Has he done a face reveal? No. Well, yes, I did a face reveal once we hit 50K. The next one is at 100K, which we're getting there. So once we get to 100K on TikTok, I will be doing 100 posts with no armor on at all. I'll have clothes on. Don't be weird about this, guys. But I will have no armor on. 100 posts, just me celebrating, reaching 100K. So yeah, there's that. I would want to see Anakin versus Darth Vader. We already seen that in Return of the Jedi. Oh, thanks. I will go check it out. Yeah, absolutely. Please do. And by the way, so not only that, the Bad Batch versus Avengers. Oh, you know what would be better? Instead of that, the Bad Batch versus Suicide Squad. Because I feel like the Bad Batch, they are the Suicide Squad of the Star Wars universe. So having them go up against those characters, I think would be freaking amazing. That would be really cool. So now that we're talking milestones and stuff, one of the things, so again, for TikTok, once we reach 100K over there, I will be doing a face reveal. I'll be doing 100 posts with no helmet on, no cosplay on, just me hanging out, talking with you guys, and you'll get 100 posts of that. So aside from that, goals that we have on the YouTube channel is once we reach 10K. So you guys see my Mandalorian helmet, right? I know how to do foam fabrication. So I said once we reach 10K subscribers on YouTube, I will be making 2 Mandalorian helmets that I'm going to give out for free. So 2 lucky people are going to get them. So it could be you. It could be you. It could be you. So yeah, but we have to reach 10K first. Excuse me, obviously on YouTube. And then, immediately once we, hit that number on YouTube, then, I'll be making those helmets and I'm giving them out. I'm mailing them out for free to 2 random people that follow me that are on both platforms. So yeah, definitely. If you guys haven't, those who are on TikTok, if you have not followed me on YouTube, be sure to follow me there. Folks on YouTube, be sure, if you can, go and check me out on TikTok so you can see what I do over there. So yeah, but that's the deal for the whole YouTube thing, the giveaway, and kind of the milestone goal that I have for YouTube is once we reach that 10K mark, I'll be making those helmets and giving them out, and it's going to be awesome. One will be finished and one will be unfinished. Unfinished meaning like I'll have the helmet together, but you guys will have to do the painting and put your own visor and stuff in, which is fun for folks who are like artsy and crafty, and you're like, hey, I kind of want to craft my own and do my own style, then you're going to love it. So, and someone says, hello, thanks for tuning in. Omni-Man versus Mando, Boba Fett, Batman with 1 second of prep time. What? Yeah, Omni-Man is a beast. I don't think that's a fight I'm trying to engage in anytime soon. But, if Batman is smart enough to figure out a way to defeat Superman, there may be a chance, a millimeter chance. I'm just saying, there may be a chance. But at the same time, I mean, we've seen what Omni-Man can do. Yeah, I'm not trying to engage in that. That's crazy. So yeah, who was in the end of the TBB episodes 6? The what? Oh, the Bad Batch episode 6. Gotcha. Yeah, we don't know. A lot of people are saying they think it's Leia Organa's dad. Was it Bail Organa? So they think it's him, which would honestly make sense. I talked about this before. And by the way, also Friday here on the YouTube channel, every Friday, me and buddies from TikTok, we get together and we gather and do, our recaps of the episode for the Bad Batch. So if you guys want to join in on the live, it'll be live here. You guys can actually join in with us this time, which is going to be great. So that'll be happening Friday, which I'm super excited for. So to answer the question, yeah, I think it may be Bail Organa, which makes sense because at the same time as what's happening right now in the Bad Batch, we see that, the Empire is rising. The Empire, it's coming to its height. So why? And then my statement with that is like, why wouldn't the opposing side be doing the same, meaning the Rebel Alliance? So I think that, this is the time where we'll see where the Rebels actually became the Rebel Alliance, how that was built up, and the leadership behind it. But not only that, there's a couple people and characters that seem to be behind the scenes. I forget their names. They weren't my favorite, I'll be honest, in season 7, but it's the sisters, that were in the previous episode, right? They were in there, and it seems like they were talking to somebody and giving intel. So I think that may have been Bail Organa. I could be wrong. But then we also see that Fennec Shan, she's also talking to somebody that seems to be lurking in the shadows and that wants intel on the Bad Batch. So it seems like at every corner, somebody's talking to somebody. Somebody's in the shadows. There's always this mysterious figure or figures on multiple ends. And I think it could be both on the Rebel side and also on the Empire side, where the Empire side, I'm pretty sure, is more so in the world of Fennec Shan. But I think we're going to see, both sides kind of rising up and going after these guys, especially with the Rebels, where they're like, hey, we need more fighters to join us in our cause. And then, the Empire probably, because, of the asset of, Omega or, something with the Bad Batch that they want, is Mando going to have a season 3? Yes, Mando is having a season 3. As far as the details of that, we don't know. That's why I watched that video tonight. I'm sorry if the video was like awkward or, yeah, I'm sure it's probably hard especially for my TikTok people, because I'm like watching over here on YouTube, and then everyone that's popping here on TikTok's like, what the hell? Why is it so quiet? Why do I hear crickets? I'm leaving. This is boring. So I'm sorry, but I wish I could share my screen on TikTok where you guys can kind of see what I'm doing like we are on YouTube. But anyway, we watched the variety actors to actors interview between Ian McGregor and Pedro Pascal to kind of give full clarification of what was said. And we pretty much got the gist of it, where, again, Pedro Pascal has said they have not started filming yet for The Mandalorian Season 3. But in his interview, if you guys really paid attention to him, it kind of seemed like there were things like he wanted to say, but like contractually, he could not say, and so that makes me wonder if it's like, yeah, they want you to kind of put out a front of like, oh yeah, we haven't done anything yet. We haven't touched it yet. And then boom, come September, come November, we get a trailer and we're like, oh my God, 2022, we're getting Mandalorian Season 3, So I don't know. We'll see. So far, it sounds like they haven't filmed anything, but again, we just have to play it by ear. So, but we know it's coming. But I talked about this too yesterday, and I'll say it again. It's one of those things, like, even if it is delayed and they have not filmed anything yet, which wouldn't be far-fetched given the way the world has currently been, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because there's so much that we have coming in terms of Star Wars content, like Ahsoka, the Obi-Wan show, Andor, the Droid's Tale. You have also that animated Star Wars thing, Star Wars Visions. Yeah, that's what it is. So there's literally a lot coming in kind of the expanse of this upcoming year, that we can look forward to. As far as Ahsoka, I don't think we've gotten any details on when that one's coming to us, but we know it's going to be coming soon. So again, if it's like, hey, we got to wait just a little while longer before Mandalorian Season 3, it's not trust me, you're talking to a major lifelong fan here of Star Wars. It's not a big hit to me, because it's like, yeah, I know there's so much that we have to be excited for. What's your opinion on the Book of Boba Fett? Do you think it's going to be good? I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be amazing, and I cannot wait for this December. It's going to be great. And that's what I mean. Like, this December, you guys, we get the Book of Boba Fett. Honestly, I hope what they do with that show is like episode 1. I literally hope it picks up right where we left off in Return of the Jedi, where he's kicked into that Sarlacc pit, and we see exactly what happened to him, how he got damaged, and how he survived, and then everything that happened after that. Because again, The Mandalorian is 5 years after the Return of the Jedi. So let's pick up right at that moment where he was kicked in by Luke, and then how did he survive, and what happened to him mentally and physically, and all these things. How did he lose his armor, and how did Cobb Vanth get it? All those different things. So I hope they play into that, and then I hope they also show us some of the other bounty hunters like Bosk and, Dunger and, some of the other bounty droids and all that stuff. I want to see the old gang assembled together to do some crazy shit. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But Book of Boba Fett is going to be amazing. I cannot wait. It's Fortnite canon. Is Fortnite canon to Star Wars? No, it is definitely not. It is just eye candy for you guys to enjoy. Can we see the Yoda pop up close? Oh, sure. I mean, why not? I guess I could, my TikTok folks, they want to see some of my stuff. So why not? There you go. Those are some of my pops. Boom, boom, and boom. And actually what I want to do, let's see, can I flip this over? Don't worry, YouTube, I'm still here. We can flip the camera. Yeah, that works. Okay. So there's my pops. That way I can kind of see what you guys are looking at. I got Lando Calrissian, Moff Gideon, Boba Fett. This is the holiday special one. Mando and Grogu right up here. I got Ahsoka right down there, and then Luke from The Last Jedi. And then I got a t-shirt right up there and a whole bunch of stuff. And then you can see Grogu back there. Somebody asked to see Grogu earlier, so there you go. No Fortnite, 100% not canon. Right? Now Fortnite, I think the animation stuff that they have on there is pretty cool, but it is definitely not canon. Hey, my wife's in my life. Hi, wife. Okay. So yeah, there you go. I'm a man of my word. And it looks like I missed questions. Again, what the heck? Okay, guess not. Maybe not. I thought I did. They can just watch your past videos. Also, you're awesome. Do you remember my comment? Thank you for that. I don't know if I see a lot of comments daily, so don't be offended if I say I don't remember, but thank you very much. I appreciate your kind words. Can I bring Baby Yoda? All right. Everyone wants to see Grogu, so you know what? I got to turn my TikTok camera around so no one sees my face. No cheaters, unless you're on YouTube. If you're on YouTube live right now, then you can see my face. You have earned, that's the rite of passage. So let me go ahead and grab Grogu. Everybody wants me to hold Grogu, and I will hold Grogu. There we go. This is the way. So there we go. We got Grogu. Should I put my helmet on for the? Nah. I like having my helmet on for my TikTok videos, but for when it comes to the live, man, I just like to chill. You know, we like to chill. You know, we like to just hang out. So that's what we're gonna do. Isn't that right, Grogu? We're just chilling, hanging out. That's what we're doing. So anyway, hi, I'm back. Hello, thanks for tuning in. If you're okay with it, how old are you? I usually ask people, how old do you think I am? But then I'll always get like weird answers that make me feel depressed afterwards. So I'll just tell you guys how old I am. I was born in 1992. I'm a 90s kid. And how old am I? Yeah, I'm 29. 29. So probably older than many of you that may be in the chat. Have you seen Bad Batch? Yes, I watch Bad Batch every week, and I review the episodes here on the YouTube channel. So make sure you guys tune in this Friday because we are definitely going to be talking about it. 29, yeah, man. I have, but far behind. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, if you're on my YouTube channel, I have a playlist for all of the recaps of the videos for each episode thus far. So if you want to just get caught up, honestly, if you have Disney Plus, go watch the episodes for yourself. That's another way to get caught up. But if you want to hear my thoughts on it, that's where I share it. So, Matthew Ember, I came from TikTok stream. Nice. Well, Matthew, now you get to see my face, and Grogu and Luke, and we're all just here hanging out. So thank you for coming over to the channel. Hello. Same, I will sub to you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, the sooner we get to 10K, you guys, the sooner I can make those Mandalorian helmets and send those off to you guys, which I'm really excited about doing. There's a part of me that, I don't know, there's this part of me that kind of wants to do a Boba Fett helmet and a Mando one. I don't know. I thought that might be kind of fun. It's really whatever you guys like want the most. If you just want 2 Mando helmets, I'll do that. I'll have to change my t-shirts. Nice. So if you guys, if you just want the Mando helmets, I can just do Mando. But if you guys like want one Mando and then one Boba Fett, I can make one of those, make both of them and then, ship them off to you guys. But again, we have to get to 10K first on YouTube. And, we're almost at that halfway point on YouTube. We're getting there, man. So every live, I try to encourage folks to, come on over, check it out. And it's kind of one of those things. It just cracks me up because there's so many people like on my TikTok platform that have never, they don't even know I have a YouTube channel, and I've been on there for years. My daughter's being crazy in the background. So I would be cool if you did a Darth Vader helmet. Ooh, that would be fun. Darth Vader. That would be kind of fun. Even though Boba Fett played a small part, he is overrated. LOL. Yeah, yes, and yes. I would agree with that. Same with Bo-Katan. You know what I mean? Now, like, she's like viewed as like this heroic, badass character, which she is. People change. And I think that that's the truth to her character development. I don't knock that. But I also don't forget, she used to be a terrorist. She was a mercenary. She was a part of the group Death Watch. It's because of her that the queen of Mandalore, her sister, died. And Mandalore was taken over, with Maul. So I don't forget that about Bo-Katan. And the same goes for Boba Fett. Where everyone was like, "Oh man, I love Boba. Boba's such a badass." I think in recent years with like the comics, even some things in Legends, but also in like the canon comics and stories, and obviously the Mandalorian seeing his debut, coming back. I always thought, man, he looked so badass. I thought he was cool. But back in the day, if I can be honest, I was more into Jedis and that kind of stuff and the lightsabers than I was anything about like smugglers or bounty hunters or Mandalorians. You know what I mean? Because I just thought they died so silly. They always died silly. Django died stupid. He got his head chopped off. And then Boba Fett falls into a Sarlacc pit. And then we thought that he died. But as the story goes on, now we know better. But it's so great to have these new recent stories where it kind of expands on that, and now you start to see the development and how the characters have changed. And to even go back to that question that I was asked earlier about like what do I think about the Book of Boba Fett, that's something that I hope they expand more on, is more of how Boba has changed. What we're also going to get, what it looks like, is Boba going to be like this crime lord, now ruling Jabba's palace, kind of humble beginnings, and now he's kind of ruling the place where he used to work, kind of a thing. I don't know. So that's something that I'm looking forward to seeing. So yeah, I like to ride my bicycle around my town. It makes me really happy. Nice. Dan Elf, that's great, man. That is great. Well, I should make a cookie for when he gets here. Yes, you should. Absolutely. Let's see. And I don't know if any of you guys can hear my crazy daughter in the background, but yeah, she's just being insane. When we move into our house, I'm going to have my own like official man cave. It's going to be great. It's coming. And hi, hello. What's your favorite Star Wars show? I mean, I love them all. Man. And for different reasons. God, my daughter. Obviously, The Mandalorian is huge. But I'm a huge fan when it comes to like the animation side of things. All the stuff that Dave Filoni is a part of is amazing, like Clone Wars and Rebels. I enjoyed moments of Resistance, but that was not my favorite for sure. But there are some out there who do enjoy it, and again, that was meant to reach a younger audience, which I totally get. But yeah, I love a lot of the animation, and Bad Batch, I'm enjoying the ride, man. It's great. My favorite Star Wars show is probably WandaVision. What? WandaVision? It's not even a Star Wars show. What are you talking about? Disney Plus. It's Disney Plus, sir. When you gonna hunt me down? Whenever you want. You just let me know when's the best time for me to pop up and swoop through, man. What's your favorite Star Wars film? Mine is Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Nice. I answered this earlier. Definitely Revenge of the Sith. I love Revenge of the Sith. I love all the shows. Me too. I played Star Wars once. Nice. What Star Wars game did you play? Matthew Ember, you want to know the funniest thing is that Bo-Katan couldn't accept the Darksaber, and it couldn't be given to her, but that's exactly what Sabine did in Rebels. Yeah, I think that there was some, yeah. I think there's some confusion there because apparently, I don't know. They'll probably answer that and play on it, which I hope they do, at some point down the road. What we know is that it has to be won in battle, the Darksaber. So maybe there were some new rules that were put in place, by, some of the Mandalorians. A little bit of time has passed, since that moment that Sabine gave it, to, Bo-Katan. So I don't know. Maybe there were some rules that went into place that like after that moment, but then again, right when I seen that too, I know a lot of us were like, what? That doesn't make any sense. So I hope they expand on that, to say the least. I don't even know if there's a clear answer for that. Maybe there's some of you in the chat that know more about that than I do, but all I know is that, yeah, it was a little bit confusing, and I hope that they expand on it. So we'll see. And thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. So yeah, Star Wars Battlefront was my favorite. Nice. I briefly played, a little bit of, Battlefront. I didn't play a lot of it, like I'm talking about the most recent. A buddy of mine has it, and I played a little bit, but it is pretty fun. I do enjoy it. And a lot of the games that I don't have, like if I don't have a certain system, I'll just watch the story mode online to get acquainted with like what's happening. So sometimes I like to do that. That's just me. Am I on your bounty list? Absolutely. I love Star Wars. Me too. You're at the right place. You're on the right page, my friend. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Well, it looks like we have hit our hour. I usually go for like about an hour. Sometimes I could go longer. It just depends. But we're at an hour here on the stream. So now what I'll do is if you guys have any specific questions you want me to answer, we'll leave it out to a Q&A. Is marketing your best or Yoduo? What? I have no idea what your question is. What is your favorite Star Wars character? Definitely Din Djarin. The fact that I've based my entire cosplay and kind of branding off of the character. I love the underdog feel to the character, and I love to see the underdog win, man. And yeah, Din's just such an interesting character, and it's special for me because, like I said, back in the day, I didn't care anything for like bounty hunters or Boba Fett. Like I love Boba Fett. I thought he was cool, but he was just essentially the villain. So because of that, of course, I was more into like the Jedis and stuff like that. Han Solo. I love those kind of characters. But then after seeing The Mandalorian and then watching Clone Wars as well, it was kind of one of those things like, these guys are kind of badass. They're not as, it's different from the glimpse that we got to see of like Jango and Boba. Like there's more to these guys than just what we know. And so it's just like they make it cool to be Mandalorians, so definitely Din Djarin. I love Star Wars also, and I love Darth Vader. Nice. Okay, I think I answered all the questions. Yeah, I think I'm caught up. The real question is, am I on your bounty list? The real question is, do you want to be on my bounty list? Plus, I'm going to have merch coming. I told you guys this. T-shirts are coming. Something Ultimate YT. Hello. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. I love Kylo Ren. Yeah, Kylo. I wish, we need more of Ben Solo. We really do. He definitely deserved more, and I would any other content that we can get of Ben Solo, I'm all for it. How are you going to ship the Mando helmets? Because I've been wanting one. Nice. It'll be, in priority mail. I'll make sure it's nice and safe and guarded and padded up. But yeah, I'm just going to ship them off, mail them off. But we have to get to 10K first on YouTube. So if you guys have not already, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way we can get those numbers up higher. We get closer to my goal there and closer to that point where I can make these for you guys and send them off. And then I'll also have some T-shirts coming very soon that you guys can purchase that says on the bounty list. So everyone that's always asking, are you on my bounty list? Well, now you can make it official. It is coming. Are you a real Mando? Of course. Is my friend on the bounty list? Well, do you want your friend to be on the bounty list? And if you pay me some credits, let's make it happen. I don't have a YouTube account. I don't think you need a YouTube account to subscribe. You just have to have a Google account. So if you have a Google account, you can log in on YouTube and then you can subscribe and follow me there. Your cookie is getting cold. Come hunt me down, bro. What? If you could date anyone in Star Wars, who would it be? Harrison Dula. You guys already know I'm a heavy simp for Harrison Dula, hands down. Am I on your bounty list? Of course. What do you want? What do you do when you hunt? I track people down and based on the credentials and the instructions, I bring them in warm or cold. So that's what I do. Hello, hey fellow Mando, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. I would date Padme. Sorry, Anakin. I feel sorry for you because if Anakin catches you flirting with his wife, it's not going to end very well. He's very known for force choking, so just be aware. Whose would you ship, Mando? Blah blah blah. I missed that question. I made a cookie and I'm on your bounty list, and you're sitting there waiting for me. Nice. Cookies sound really good right now. Now you got me thinking, man. Now you got me thinking because I couldn't get to it in the last live. Did you check out my channel? No, I did not. But be sure to leave me a comment, and I will go and check that out as soon as I'm done here. So anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Everyone on my TikTok, if you can, be sure to check me out on YouTube. I'm live over there as well. Make sure you guys subscribe so we can get to that 10K mark, and I can make these helmets and send them off to you guys in celebration. I cannot wait. We're getting there, you guys. It just constantly takes a grind and pushing it out. And every live, I try to inform everyone, like, hey, I have a channel, so go check it out. You should go watch it. So much love. Thank you so much. Yes, I will sub now. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Go sub, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning for another morning live stream. So if you guys are up in the morning, you just go live like around 10 a.m. Mountain time. And I will see you guys on TikTok and on YouTube. So much love. I'm going to end here on TikTok, and I will see you guys in the morning for plenty of videos and more lives. This is the way. And I'm going to go ahead and end. I can't even speak tonight. I'm going to end here on YouTube as well and Facebook. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow morning bright and early. This is the way.